Welcome to Soul Awakening Solutions, the podcast where we provide tips and tools, guidance, and coaching to assist you on this soul awakening journey. I'm Susan, and I am a spiritual awakening guide, psychic development teacher, and an empowerment coach. I myself am an intuitive, and I tap into the energies that are around me so that the energies don't tap into me. If you're interested in following more of my offerings, you can find me on my website at www.soulawakeningsolutions.ca. And you can find me at Soul Awakening Solutions on Facebook and Instagram. Today, I want to dive into the energies that are coming up as a result of this 2024 year of abundance. So I've said before already that 2024 is a year of unlimited abundance. That's because 2024 is an 8 year. So 2 + 2 + 4 is 8. I'll repeat that again. And so what does that mean for us? That means that we have the opportunity to grow and tap into the material abundance, to what is available to us. But January is not unusually enough the time to start something new. Usually January, the beginning of the new year, or 1 month, is the time for us to empower that new beginning, to embrace that new beginning, and to start fresh, to make a fresh start in a new business, to move forward on a new idea. And if you feel like you're pushing against walls and you're hitting closed doors, and every time you attempt to move towards that new beginning, you find that something needs to be finished. Something else needs to be clued up. I left that undone, and I left this undone. And not only that, but you're getting calls from people who are saying, hang on a second, I need you to finish up this paper for me. All of a sudden, you feel like the world's biggest procrastinator. And that might be your personality or part of who you are. I know that I have a tendency to procrastinate, and that's something that I've learned to tap into and use to help myself slow down. But when we start to feel like that's not really me, I didn't put all this off, like nobody told me I needed to get this done, and that outside pressure isn't coming from you. It really is a case of it's not you, it's them. The world is in the month of January, the 2024 year, adding on to the 1 month, makes this a 9 month. And so when we're in a 9 cycle, the 9 means to most of us that it's time to get everything finished up. Everything I set the intention for 9 months ago, everything I set the intention for at that beginning, needs to get wrapped up so that I can move on to the next level. And so if everyone outside of you feels like they need you to wrap stuff up, let go of the pressure. Tap back in. First of all, tap into your own personal year. What is this personal year for you? So that's really not that difficult to find. Take your birthday, the month and the day you were born, and then add them up. Add the number 8, which is this year, and then reduce it to a single digit. That simply is how you decide this is my personal year. So there are a little bit of what's the right word? Now I'm getting lost for words. There are a couple of numbers that we don't reduce to a single digit. So if you're looking at a double digit, if you come up with an 11 or a 22 or a 33, those are master numbers. Don't reduce them. Just be aware that they might reduce to that single digit, because those are your power years. So if you come up with a power year, I suggest that you get a full numerology chart done. I do offer numerology readings, so you can message me or you can go online and get the whole chart done and try to interpret it yourself. If that's your thing, if you like numbers, I'm sure you'll really enjoy doing that. If you want to learn more about it, you can take my angel numerology course, which starts at the end of this month, or take another course, get a book, read about it. There's lots of ways that you can learn how to tap into your own numbers. And that's one of the empowered ways that you can do this, is you can come back and say, okay, it's not me, it's them. So what is me? What am I working with? I'm working with a 22-year personally. That's a master builder. So that means I'm here to build something new this year. I'm really here to step into my power and to do something different and to make a difference. Now, we're light workers, right? So we're always here to make a difference. That's one of the reasons that you're feeling the pressure from outside. A 9 for a light worker isn't the hurry up and get it finished. We know as light workers, we know that time isn't real. There is no pressure to get things done by the end of the day, the end of the week, the end of the cycle. It doesn't work that way. And for most of our lives, we've been told that we're not in sync with anybody else. We're not. We're not in sync with this specific timeline that others are operating on. But this world is going to feel like you're really out of sync because they're on a material timeline this year. So that's going to make you feel like, you really got to get down to business. Use that to tap into the business of your own empowerment, your own light work, whatever that is. If you're ready to launch a spiritual based business, this is the year to do it. This month, you're going to feel the pressure from outside because for a light worker, the number 9 actually comes down to the humanitarian archetype. So a 9 life path, soul path, the number 9 is really about giving back because we don't see cluing up, getting it all finished. What we see is, oh, wow, there's so much left over. I know a friend who could use this. And when we're cleaning, when we're clearing out the clutter, we're not about this got to go in the garbage, this got to go in the garbage. We're really the kind of people that are going, oh, wow, I forgot I had this. Well, I'm not going to use it anymore. But my friend Sarah will. But my friend Jack would really love to have this book. I love this book. And we're passing stuff on and we're moving it on to other people. Oftentimes that can make us, especially after the pandemic and being shut in and not being allowed to pass things on, we can feel like, oh no, I've held on to this for way too long. So tap into that humanitarian aspect and recognize that I can give back. I can leave something behind that is going to benefit others, but don't let someone else tap into it for you. So we've talked a lot about how others can energetically cord us. They're really attaching to our need to give. And so in a 9-month for a light worker, the month of January is a 9-month. In a 9-month for a light worker, we're feeling the need to give back, the need to improve the world, the need to make a bigger offering to humanity, the need to give. And others are feeling the need, the universal 9 is feeling the need to get things finished. And they know you're the one who'll do it for them. They recognize, oh yeah, that wonderful light worker, that person that's always there when I need somebody to help me, they're going to call on you. So really, this is the time to learn to stand in your power. You've been working really hard at standing in your power, at recognizing where you want to put your energy. You don't want to pour into that bottomless pit anymore, and you don't want to pour from an empty cup. So you've recognized, what do I want to do? I've canceled out all the don'ts. I don't want to give it to this and this to this place where I just feel like I'm constantly emptying and I'm constantly pouring in and nothing's ever flowing back. But I do want to clear out what's in the way of me setting that new intention, of me making that fresh start for this year. So this is a really good month for you to be clearing away some of those people, some of those charities, even some of those situations that you've been pouring your energy into that you know are no longer serving you, and letting them go and recognizing I'm the one who has the power to decide what I give and where I give it. So really tapping back into that light worker essence, coming back into balance with yourself and finding a way to balance the light worker in you with the person who still wants to contribute to the world. This is an 8-year. So universally, there's a foundation being laid. Universally, this is the year of abundance. So people are reaping the rewards of whatever they've sown. And so if I've sown in the last 8 years with love and gratitude and with the idea of putting forward something new, that's going to really start to be moving towards you. And you need to let go of that light worker's complex that says, I'm not worthy of receiving, because it's going to rush right over you and knock you over. You need to allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to say, okay, I know that what I'm doing with what I receive is important. I know I'm important. I know my mission is important. And I know what I'm offering to the world is important. And that means that I need to be provided for in a material way in order to ground that into the world, in order to offer that in a material way so that the world can make use of it, so that it can be used to increase the levels of light in the world, to help others to rise into the 5D vibration and to be able to maintain that 5D vibration. In order to do that, you need to rest. You need to allow yourself to regather that energy, to recognize that I'm not going to get it all finished. I'm not going to finish everything this month. I'm not going to finish all those demands that are on me this month. That's not going to happen. I'm going to allow myself to finish up what can be finished, to give what can be given. And I'm also going to rest and relax and realize that what I am doing is only a foundation. I'm clearing away, you might be clearing away some of last year's stuff, some of what's last year was a 7 year. So you're going to realize that a lot of people were resting and meditating and relaxing into what they want to do. And now they're out harvesting. And so recognize that you have a whole year for this abundance to flow in towards you, a whole year for you to move forward on whatever path it is that you're looking to move forward on. Whatever it is that you've sown over the last number of years, they are coming to fruition. The world is recognizing the work that you've put in. The world is recognizing you. The world is recognizing that the 5D vibrations are here and that we've risen to that 5D. And the ability to hold that light is strengthening within you. And so allow yourself time to relax. Allow yourself to stay with the practices that have been working for you. If you've been working with yoga, if you've been working with meditation, if you've been working in nature, if you've been working with your rituals, manifesting with the moon, stay with those practices. Allow them to continue to nourish you and to nurture your soul. That's it for me for today. I'm Susan with Soul Awakening Solutions. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to share these tips and tools with you. If you'd like to hear more, or if you'd like to join my Soul Awakening tribe, we meet every month for conscious conversation. I would love to have you join me. You'll find me on Facebook at Soul Awakening Solutions, or also on the web at www.soulawakeningsolutions.ca. Thank you, and I hope you have an amazing angel-blessed rest of your day.